Alright, people. It's me. I'm back. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. Now we get on to, I think, the fourth episode in the Alpha Male series. This one's going to hit very close to home, so some of y'all might understand where I'm going with this. Some of y'all might take this personal and might take offense to this. It's a video about being an alpha male, so today's title is going to be called Who's Having Sex with Your Girlfriend or Your Ex-Girlfriend? I was going to originally call the title Men versus Boys Part 1 in the Alpha Male series. And I thought to myself, nah, if I call it Boys versus Men Part 1 or Men versus Boys Part 1, y'all might not even look at the video. It might be 3 or 5 people subscribing to the video. So I decided to think like a television producer. If I put the word sex in there, y'all will watch it with no hesitation. Because a lot of y'all just into sex. And when someone try to speak educational, y'all go, that's boring. That's no fun. But then 10, 15 years later, you start thinking about it when you get older and you go mature. And you go, damn, homeboy really was spitting some game and I didn't want to listen. So I'm going to call the title, Who's Having Sex with Your Girlfriend or Your Wife? Now, there comes a time in life that when you're trying to get into the dating world, you want to date beautiful, attractive women. You want to date 8s, 9s, and 10s. The vast majority of you want to date supermodels, fitness models, booty models, actresses in television and film. Hell, some of y'all want to smash the news lady. Hey, I want to smash the news lady too. If you like to smash the news lady, it's okay. There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to bang the news lady. Let's hope that the all police don't come up in here and try to prosecute a brother. My point is, you are trying to find out how do you date those types of women. A lot of times, nobody really mentions this or they don't think about it until it happens too little too late. A lot of times when you do finally date a girl, did it ever occur to you that you're actually dating somebody's girlfriend? Or should I say ex-girlfriend or ex-wife a lot of times? I'm serious. Now, the reason why I made this video is because a subscriber of mine named Jimmy talked about this last year at Los Angeles City College, that he had a friend that broke up with a girl and then talked about this girl wanted to get back with him and he wanted me to make a video about this. And he has some ideas for some other videos, and I told Jimmy, slow down. Let me see what my subscribers want. Let me see what my fan base want, and then I'll come with a video that's fit for this. Now, you want to know how you can tell that all the women that you messing with are hoes, sluts, thoughts? And that's the word everybody using in media, thoughts. Which, when they first said it, I thought they meant tater tots. You know those little food, they're not fish sticks, but they small little versions of a fish stick, but they call them tater tots. That's where I think they got that shit from, thought. That's where I think they got it from a food recipe. Anyway, you wanna know how you can tell? All you gotta do is let somebody's girlfriend or wife hit on you a couple of times, and you'll see what kind of hoe she is. And this also will go into, hold on people, hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. Got these stupid motherfuckers that be calling for health insurance and student loans, and these morons like to call all day long, and there don't be no voice on the phone. There be a robot talking to you. It's like, stop with that goddamn calling shit. In here trying to do a YouTube video and talk to y'all people, and these morons want to call. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You do a video, and why when you do a video, 2 or 3 or even 5 stupid morons call you. And a lot of times they ain't got nothing to do with why they call. But my point is, it disrupts the video and it messes up the subject of the video. So I apologize for the house phone calling. I wish they didn't pick Tuesday to call. I wish they just call at the end of the week and stop trying to call to get on people's nerves. But my point is, you know how you can tell? Well, a lot of men, when they do come in contact, it usually goes in a scenario like this. I'll use myself as an example. This Friday, I mean not this Friday, but last Saturday, I went to go see a movie called Den of Thieves. You know, 50 Cent was in the movie. By the way, I am going to make a movie review, so watch out for that. And while I was watching the movie, when the movie was over, there was this black girl, light skinned black girl, that I haven't seen for like almost 10 years. And the last time I saw her was when I was in high school going into college. That was the last time I saw her. And for whatever reason, she turned around and just looked dead at me as if she'd seen me from somewhere. Now, you might say that's a coincidence, but I'm here to tell you that that's the first sign of you are going to have sex with someone's girlfriend, because it always happens. Somehow, some way, whether you plan on it or you didn't plan on it, whether it takes 5 years, whether it takes 10 years, or if it's even 15 years later, somewhere in there, you're going to have sex with someone's ex-girlfriend or current girlfriend, and you don't even realize it. And the first sign that you get is when a girl turns around and looks at you with a certain familiarity. Like she go, I seen them from somewhere, and the girl will typically look at you and then she'll turn around like she ain't never seen anything. Because if she looks at you for too long, her baby daddy, since that's what I like to use in the media, I like to use the professional term boyfriend, will look at the girl and try to figure out what is she looking at. And he's gonna come to the conclusion she's not looking at something, she's looking at someone. And that's what's gonna make the man look at the girl like I'd a bitch slap you, because you ain't supposed to be looking at another man. You know, and that's when women say, oh, you just jealous or you're just insecure. And when the girl look at you, when the girl really look at you with certain familiarity, that lets you know right there that what's going on between the girl and the guy, it's not going strong very well. Just because you see a guy and a girl holding hands and they're kissing and they look like they're having a good time, that's for right now. About 6 months or a year or maybe 5 years down the road, she gonna be looking for an excuse to cheat on him because she gonna get bored. See, when women say they want a relationship, when women say they want to be in a powerful, strong, quote unquote, committed relationship, a lot of times it's true, but it's also bullshit, because they say that because all the girls that they went to high school and college with all got married and had kids and settled down, and they feel excluded from that group because no one's asked them to get married and have kids. So to make themselves feel a part of the group, they find some man at the last minute to marry them and have kids so they can be a part of that damn group because they feel excluded. And then when they find a guy that they actually find physically and sexually attracted to, that's when they start looking at the man with this certain familiarity look and say, I've seen you from somewhere. I don't know if it was high school, college, work. Do you live in this area? They'll start giving you that type of runaround. And usually what that is a nice way of saying, I want to suck your dick and I want you to hit this ass. She's not going to straight out say it the way I'm saying it, because if she say it to you directly the way I'm saying it, it's like being a police officer that's undercover. You blow your cover if you tell the actual message of what you're trying to say in parentheses. So she can't say that in a mall because she don't know who watching. You know, her husband or her boyfriend could be having a best friend that works in the store, and he could be spying on the both of you, and you won't even know that you've been spied on. So then, let's say, I'll give you a scenario. Let's say that we're gonna use a black girl that's ghetto. Let's say we're gonna use Monique. Well, big booty Monique could probably be going to Culver City Mall and could see somebody like you, And Joe could be a guy that works at the cash register and he's a manager, and he might know this big booty Monique because she got that big ass booty, right? Next thing you know, uh, Joe, like a mangina and a simp and a punk that he is, text messages Kent that Big Booty Monique is messing with some guy that works out at the gym that's a personal trainer. Now Kent think Big Booty Monique is trying to screw or get screwed by a personal trainer, which she is trying to do. She just doesn't want to make it so obvious that that's what she's trying to do. Now, it don't matter if it's black women, white women, Latino women, Asian women. This is universal, okay? So I don't want no one coming in the comment section saying, well, black women don't just do it. No, black women do it, white women do it, Latino women do it, Asian women do it, women from foreign countries, when they come here to America, they do it. So I don't want no one coming in the comment section and saying, you just picked on black women. I said it's universal. I'm giving out scenarios. Okay? So don't be trying to get on the phone and call the all police up in here. Like I was saying, the black girl is trying to do it. And when a girl look at you with certain familiarity, that's the first sign that she's looking at you, and it ain't because she remember you from high school and college. That might be the second or the third reason why she looking at you, but that's not the number one reason. The first reason is she want to fuck, but she don't know how to communicate to you. That's what she want to do because it's based off of physical and sexual attraction a lot of the times. There's this black girl that I went to junior high and high school with. Now, this woman ain't never tried to say hi to me when we was in junior high. Now, she did say hi 5 times in high school. We didn't go to, I never saw her at college. And I saw her working at a store called Best Buy. Now, she's been at this Best Buy for about 10 years. And she's the manager at Best Buy. And guess what? I one day went to a Touch of Romance, which is a sex shop, by the way, and she happened to be in the sex shop and recognized me and said hi. See, she ain't getting no McLovin, so I know what that's about. That's a complete dead giveaway. Now, the light-skinned girl that I'm talking about, I haven't seen her for like almost 10 years. Last time I saw her was in 2007. It's 2018. And right to January, which was celebrating my birthday, of course, because I turned 32 years old. Next thing I know, guess what I see? I see a light-skinned chick. Now, I recognize her because she always had her hair in a ponytail, and she always got them hoochie mama fingernails, and she always wearing something tight to, make that ass stick out. And she just looked at me and then turned around and started being lovey-dovey with her boyfriend. Now, what do you do when this actually happens to you? Well, I tell you what you do. You go buy you a box of condoms and you prepare, because the very next time you run into that girl, or you don't even run into that girl, but the next time it happens is going to be with another girl that is going to make it more obvious that she want another man. I'll give you another example in case you got lost and you got confused and you don't get what I mean in the video. Last year, August 2017. Now it was like late July, early August. I was going to the mall and I had like $45 or $50 in my pocket. And I was going to buy some DVDs, buy some powder protein, build my muscles, whatever. And there's this black girl, 6'2", dark chocolate, big titties, big thighs, big old ghetto booty, and her boyfriend is like 5'5", 5'6", and he looked like Tiny Tim, real short and buff. And she turned around while she was doing a selfie and wanted me to see how big her dark chocolate butt was. Now, I wasn't trying to look at her butt, but she was like making faces and making signals in front of her boyfriend to make me look at her butt. Now, if it was just me and her by herself, I would have looked at her big old ghetto booty all day, every day. but she was doing it in front of her boyfriend. And that's another prime example of when I say who's having sex with your girlfriend or your wife. That's why this video is being made, because someone's going to ask, when are you going to make this kind of video? Now, here are the rules on what happens when you're having sex with someone's girlfriend or wife or ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. Rule number one, do not bang at her place. Big no in being a player. Why? Because you get nosy ass neighbors who see everything and tell everything and report back to the husband or the boyfriend. I saw this weird, strange looking dude in the neighborhood with your wife or your girlfriend. It sends red alarms off. Rule number two, do not go to a place that's common where everyone goes to. If you go to a movie theater and you run into her and it's just one time, nothing to be concerned about. But if you keep going to the same movie theater in the same location or the same park or the same gym and you keep running into that girl in that same place, guess what? That's red flag number two. Now, rule number three is if you go and bang somebody's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or wife or ex-wife, make sure it's either at your place or at a hotel. Why? Because you don't want no one trying to go tell someone your personal business. That's how fights get started. That's how confrontations take place. Now, let's get to the fun stuff, shall we? Now, when you come to the conclusion that you're gonna smash somebody's girl, you know how you can tell? Now, this has happened to me quite a lot now. It happened to me, I would say, twice. That actually happened to me like 4 times last year. There was another black girl that I think lived in the area, and she go to the movies. And while she was with her, kids and her man, she did something that I thought was very stupid. She tried to look at me for too long of a period, like, damn, he looked good. And to me, it's like you can't do that when you're with your wife, with your girlfriend and your kids. And you see, even another girl picked up on it, like, why are you looking at him like that when we're with the kids and our men? You gonna be drawing too much attention to yourself and make the man think you know him. And then the man gonna be trying to fight the guy because you stared at him, so he's staring back at you. And what she was doing was trying to make me look at her ass to see if her ass still looked good. That's what women do when they get married. 5 years go by, 10 years go by. That's the type of shit they do. And you see, that's how you find out women are still hoes, by the way. That's how you see, and that's also going in conjunction with another video I might make in the near future. Why men love to have sex with hoes. And when you're having sex with someone's girlfriend, a lot of the times the girl's a hoe. A lot of times you banging somebody's wife, a lot of the times the girl is, or should I say the woman, is a hoe. Now, I ain't trying to make it sound like it's okay for you to do this type of behavior. But what I'm trying to say in this video is that you're going to be in some situations you didn't suspect. And I'm just trying to, make this video because this video had to be made. Now, in closing, is the sex good? You bet your rat's ass the sex is good. The sex is so good, they know how to give out blowjobs. They give you, I like to call it the Hollywood treatment. Every man wants this, but for some reason they can't never get it from a girl that is actually single. Don't ask me why. I don't know what it is about trying to get it from a woman that's single and they can't get it. But when they're messing with someone's wife or someone's girlfriend, they can get it just like that. It's called the Hollywood treatment. Now, what is the Hollywood treatment? The Hollywood treatment is you are at the house and she cooked you breakfast, lunch, and dinner butt naked with no clothes. That's right. She cooked your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner butt naked with no clothes. You get a back massage, a neck massage, you get a feet massage if you like your feet being massaged. A lot of men think they're kings when they get their feet massaged and you get blowjobs. And the sex is fantastic. The sex is great. And you see, the reason why I think that women do that is because women are bored. Think about it. A lot of these women don't want to get married, and a lot of these women don't want to get kids. And you see, you got feminism to think. Instead of saying, I hate feminism, a lot of you men should be saying thank you to feminists. Because feminists has made it real easy for you to get pussy. They made it so easy for you to get laid 10 times over that it's not even funny. Because when these women get married and 10 or 15 years go by, they get bored. All of a sudden, the woman divorces the man. And 9 times out of 10, the woman that she's fooling around with is the man who she's trying to be with the whole entire time. So when people be talking about why the woman cheats, a lot of the times it ain't the man that's pursuing that other man's girlfriend or that man's wife. It's actually the other way around. It's the woman pursuing the man. The woman is coming to the man. So if a girl say, do you live in the area? That's a strong indication that she's cheating on her husband. Usually you get women that's in their 30s, 40s, and 50s cheating on their husband, going on dating websites. That's another way you can tell you're about to have sex with someone's girlfriend or someone's wife or ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. You can get the women to do stuff that the husband or the boyfriend can't get the woman to do. You can make the woman get on an airplane and make her go from Florida to Los Angeles like that. You can tell the woman, I want you to cook my breakfast, lunch, and dinner butt naked with no clothes. And the woman will cook your breakfast and lunch and dinner butt naked with no clothes. She won't do that for her husband. She won't do that for her boyfriend. But she sure will do that for a complete, total stranger that she doesn't know nothing about. She'll even give the man a back massage, a neck massage, and a feet massage, but she won't do it for her boyfriend and her husband. Her husband want a blowjob, but she give it to a guy that's not her husband. That's what happens a lot. And when these women go on these dating websites, the woman will strip butt naked for a guy that she's never met in person, but she won't do it for her husband and her girlfriend. That's why on YouTube, my boy Alpha Male Strategy said alpha males fuck and beta males buck. That means the alpha male is getting the booty and the beta male is getting, he's getting the short end of the stick. A lot of times the beta male are the boyfriend and the husbands who marry these whores and these sluts. And the alpha males are guys like me and you who is not in a relationship, that's single, and we end up getting all the good Hollywood treatment while they don't get nothing. They get what they call the bullshit treatment while we get the Hollywood treatment. You know, if you want to drive this woman's car around town and bang you a young thought, you can actually do that. The husband or the boyfriend can't go out of the house and go to the strip club. So you see where there's the advantages and the disadvantages. So this is only part one of this video and the Alpha Male series. Now in closing, another way you can tell that you're banging someone's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or wife or ex-wife, but usually in this case, it'd be a young girl. Remember when you was in high school? I know y'all was in high school. I know y'all remember when you was in high school. I know 10 years is a long time. Remember when you used to try to holler at that girl that was on the cheerleading squad or on the dance team? She was most popular girl in high school. Remember that? And remember how you always got the fake phone number and the fake email address? You ever wonder why that always happened to you? Because some grown man between the ages of 25 to 30, and it's more of 30 to 35 years of age, would have power and control over a girl that you didn't have power and control over. And the girl, when she's in junior high, she wants a guy that's in high school. When the girl gets to high school, the girl wants a guy that's in college. And when the girl gets in college, the girl wants to screw somebody's dad or granddad by the time she gets to college. So what you don't get is When people be saying you have sex with my girlfriend or you bang my wife, that's not what happened. It's the other way around. The girl pursued the man. The man didn't come to the girl came to the man. Now, there are some cases where a guy takes it upon himself to hit on another man's girlfriend or hit on another man's wife, but that's a small percentage of it. And you see, with the feminists doing that Me Too nonsense, they're making it even easier for you to get some because what happens when these women get bored and they need some fun and entertainment? They're gonna start pursuing you aggressively. Oh yeah. They're gonna come on very strong, very powerful, and very aggressive. And the sex is so good because they're putting in work. They're putting in effort into pursuing you. That's where the term side chicks come from. Side piece. You know why they're called side pieces? Because they're all chasing after the same man that's not tied down to a woman. Now, all the man Johnnies and simps, they get married and they wonder why their wife won't blow them. They wonder why their wife won't dress up as Catwoman and do role playing. Now, you can get a girl to dress up as Catwoman and do role playing if you're a complete total stranger. You can even come home from work and your wife will just be sitting there watching Oprah and you can't get her to cook you no food, but you are a complete stranger, you get all of that. You can even get a threesome. The girl will please you because you're a complete total stranger, but the husband or the boyfriend, he can't even get that. And you see why I made this video. Now, is it a good thing to do? Well, that depends on what kind of person you are. If you a scumbag or if you're an asshole and a jerk and you don't care, then this video's for you. But if you're a guy that's curious that it's been happening to me, but no one has not explained this, well, then this video's for you because maybe you might want to know why is it happening. Now, this don't happen to all men because we got alpha males, we got a beta males. But the reason why I made it this, why I call it Who's Having Sex with Your Girlfriend or Your Wife, is because originally I was going to call it Men versus Boys, but I retitled it so you can understand that it's sex, but it's also an older man versus a younger guy. A lot of times, the woman will do it if the guy's got the money. Now, the boyfriend may have money, but he don't have the kind of money that Donald Trump has, or Ted Turner has, or Vince McMahon. So this is only part one of the video, and who knows, we might come back with a sequel to explain why men be crying and whining. You know, I already talked about what happens when women get cheated on. Now I'm talking about why men get cheated on. It's a part of the Alpha Male series.